As far as technology use, I know in my house, the amount of technology that they're using is a big thing that I'm always trying to tackle with them. And so one thing I've done with my kids is had a discussion with them about what they think is a healthy amount of time on their phone. I've challenged them to go in and look at their own screen time to see how much time they're spending on their phone. What are they doing when they're on their phone? So do they feel like it's time well spent? Do they feel like it's time that's wasted? That kind of thing. And it can be pretty eye-opening when they go into their screen time report and see that they average 8 hours a day on the phone, because I know that that can come up for sure. And then talk about how, hey, you're in school for 7 hours a day and you're averaging 8 hours a day on your phone. How do you feel about that time? And I've had this conversation with my kids a couple times and looking at my own screen time. And it's kind of shocking because you really don't realize how long you are on the phone. So I also like to bring this back, like I had said before, to the holistic nature of your life in general. And if we are trying to teach our kids to be healthy individuals in general, that means they are learning about how much sleep they need to fully function during the day. And I love for them to know why, they're still growing in order to build a solid immune system, which is pretty important always, but I know it could make an impact on them right now to know that. Also, if they're playing sports or want to be active at all, getting adequate sleep is going to let you be alert and perform your best with that, and then going on to focus in school, feeling good in general, which will impact your overall mood and relationships. So when we discover a lot about that, then I come back to the question of how late are you on your phone at night? How much time are you spending before bedtime? Do you think that it's impacting the quality of sleep that you're getting? How are you feeling when you wake up in the morning after you've been on video games for many hours into the night? So just that questioning again, letting them think about how it's impacting their lives in general, because no matter what age you are, you want to feel good. You want to feel well rested. You want to feel like you're performing well in sports, in schools, having strong relationships with your friends. Everybody wants to feel good. And if they can experience, how it feels to maybe not feel real great because they know that they spent too much time on technology the night before, as opposed to trying to go to bed a little bit early and they feel good, that's how they're going to learn the most, is through that self-discovery piece that can be guided by you, guided by questions that you're asking them about that. And you could also encourage, the older they get, especially if they're understanding the impact, is setting a timer. So say you're not going to make them get off of it right then and there, them even learning to set the timer themselves. So say, hey, I know you're scrolling on TikTok right now. Let's set a timer for 15 minutes just to take a mindful moment break. And then after you've done this, decide if you think that it's best to continue to look at this, or if maybe we want to switch gears and do something else. Because sometimes it just takes that break in what we're doing for us to think, oh, hey, actually, I think I want to do something else now.